apologize for the weird angle in here, but yeah. So let's just talk about it. Performative solitude. We see it all the time now on Instagram. We see it a little bit on here too. We see people with the noir camera scenes. They're alone. They have the darkness in the gym with the hood on. You can't see their face. They're walking in the rain and filming themselves in public, but they're alone, doing all those types of things. And I do find the aesthetic super duper cool, and it looks great visually, and it's cool for a season, but in real life, we need community. Take it from someone who's been there. I've been the guy that cut off everyone in pursuit of my great mission, and I don't regret a lot of the lessons and the things that I learned during that time, but I'm going to be remembered more for not being there than I was being there. That's kind of crazy. I've never really said that out loud, but that's never what I intended. And while I understand sacrificing my present for my future, a lot of the things that I've missed have been things that meant something to people who cared about me. I've missed births, I've missed weddings, I've missed birthdays, vacations, holidays, all types of stuff, because I was trying to be lonely guy achieving heights undreamt of. And I still am. But through my various periods of loneliness, I came to realize that I'm actually not driven by pain. I don't want to feel like that. And some things are unavoidable, but it doesn't require me to remember a worse version of myself to extract and extrapolate power. That's not who I am. And I don't like to speak for other people, but I feel like that's not you guys either. Ultimately, we're not vengeful people. We want to be successful. We want to be great, absolutely. But it doesn't need to be at anyone else's expense. This is about us. And what I will say is that solitude is absolutely necessary for a season or two, because it is imperative that we make space for the people that are supposed to be there. Now, a lot of times we grow up and we get into our mid-20s and we're living life, and we've carried in a lot of people just by happenstance because of maybe proximity. Maybe we still have some similar interests, and we start to bring and drag people along that aren't really supposed to be there. And although they're not maliciously doing anything, it's still a stumbling block. And so as we get older, or not even as we get older, when you realize what we want to be, what it takes to be successful, those people got to go. And so there is this transition period where there is some type of solitude and loneliness, because our old has to go away for our new to take root. And that transition period, that struggle is being romanticized, which I think is not good. Now, I am proud of everyone that is actually buying into, hey, if I have to be lonely for the right people to come, I'll suffer that, then tolerate foolishness. I honor that. I've done that. I'm kind of doing it again right now, because my standard for what I want to be has raised. So therefore the standard of the people around me has to change. I understand that. But, you know, we're not all built to be guts from berserk, only care about the mission and nothing else matters. Because I'm going to tell you that from experience, that's not true. And all I want to be is, I want to be that voice for someone else who didn't have that, so you don't realize the things that you have to lose and miss to realize that you don't need to do it this way. Here at this channel, I'm hoping to build a community of like-minded people that'll push each other, that'll challenge each other, that'll be there for each other. Because ultimately, this thing isn't about me. This is about our collective journeys. And I hope to meet you all someday. And, you know, these are great times to tap into the things that we believe in. These are times to be tapped in with our Creator, that's God. Tap into your word. Tap into your real potential, because those things that you think, those things that you dream, those things that you can't get out of your mind, that you know you want to do, it's time to do them. We already know what our lives are like not living the way we want to. I know someone has a dream out there. Somebody has plans and goals of being a doctor, lawyer, judge, dentist, father, husband, just successful. So let's do it. There's nothing to really wait on. But don't romanticize struggle. It's not cool to struggle. It's not cool to feel lonely. It's not cool to be alone. Your community is out there waiting for you. I tell people that I care about all the time, rarely do you get to start out on the journey with the crew that will be there in the end. You normally meet those people when you take those steps of faith out into the journey, out into the path, out into the world. And you meet up with those people because like-minded people always have a way of coming together. So use your solitude for what it's actually built for. The solitude is to sharpen your mind, is to sharpen your resolve, is to get rid of all the dead weight, so your new crew has space to prosper under your flag.